Hi, welcome back to the Gargoyles Den Diecast. I'm Gargoyle, of course. In today's edition, we are going to be doing the DIBS Junkyard Build. So let's see what I found in this junkyard of mine here. Alright, here's what I came up with for this build. We have a 73 Chevy Monte Carlo Stocker that I had the parts for. I had enough parts for it. And then this one, I was missing a motor, but I've got a 3D motor I can put in it. And it's a little more realistic looking than what came in it. This is called an MG Rover, and it's supposed to be based off a Morris Minor Traveler 1000, whatever that is. Not sure. But I'd like the Woody back in, so yeah, I decided this is going to be the one we're going to do. As you can see, everything's already blown apart. I'm going to take and drill this out, and then pop that off, and this part can go into the stripper, and we'll come back and start polishing this part up. And put this and the glass from this once I get this apartment. We'll put them in some degreaser, and then we'll of course gauzy the glass. You gotta do that. And then we'll come back and start polishing this up and flitz it before we put the I think I'm gonna do spectra flame on it. We'll see. Maybe not. I might do rattle can. I haven't decided yet. I got a couple different colors to choose from, so we'll see what I come up with. Let's go ahead and get started. Well, make sure I didn't want to go too deep because I want to be able to reattach this. And it'd be hard to do if we break all the tabs off. I can get it off without breaking the tabs. With the foul, filth, and foul. Guess we're going to be using some chemical shaders. Well, maybe. The hell's still holding it on? I don't understand. There it goes. That's a really tight fit. Yeah, we'll gauzy up that with that one as well. This, we're ready to go over to the stripper. No drilling or anything on this one, because it's just this one little post in the back. As long as I don't go too deep, I can put a screw back in that. Worst come to worst, I can always glue it back together, but I don't like doing that just in case kids get a hold of them later on. I'd rather them have one that's screwed together that they can play with, not have to worry about them breaking pieces off of. Alright, I'm going to toss this in the stripper and I'll be back. Okay, we are back from the stripper. It all came out pretty well. Got a little bit of green on it still. We use one of these wire brushes to remove that. And then after that, we'll go over it with the abrasive wheel as well. I believe that'll work. Now, normally, I was going to do this one in a Spectre Flame, I was thinking. But now that I see it has a little ding there and a ding there, and a little spot back there and a little bit of a ding there, yeah, it's not a Spectre Flame candidate anymore. So we won't be using the flits at this point. So these will be getting painted with solid colors. But that's okay. If you notice, I already put the windshields and everything into the degreaser. Do not put this interior in the degreaser, obviously, because I'm keeping it chrome. Even though I don't like chrome interiors, that's what I had. This, we'll probably shiny it up a little bit. Meh. It's not too bad. This is a junkyard car, remember, so it's not supposed to look perfect. It's supposed to look like you put it together out of parts, which is what I'm doing. So we will go ahead and get this ready for the wheels to go into. This, I'm going to be doing some paint experimenting on. So yeah, that'll be something interesting. And then we'll go ahead and put some Bondo on these spots here. And then once I sand the Bondo down, then I'll go ahead and get them primed, and we'll get them primed and painted. And here's what I came up with. Now, if you look at these cars right now, you can't tell that just a couple hours ago they came out of a junkyard. But yeah, these were all in parts, as you guys saw at the beginning of the video. And I think they came out great. I went ahead and I did the gauzy on the glass like I said I was going to. I did the primer and the paint. And I went ahead and assembled them because that was all there was left to do after I put the wheels on. So, and detailed the motor in the MG Rover. The Minor Morris Mo Rover, sorry, not MG, it was Mo. But yeah, I really like the woody look of it. And I didn't know this before, but on the back of those woodies like that, they often didn't have the wood panels back there. It's just the wood strips. And then the actual panel was the same color as the car on a lot of them. I didn't try to do that on this because it would have been really hard to tape it all off without getting it all over the place. So I went ahead and left it that way. I saw them both ways in pictures online. So, and then as far as the Chevy, looks great the way it is. It's Monte Carlo. So anyway, I hope you guys like it. That's it for this one. Until next time, that's all, folks. Bye now.